Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Isaac. We are jumping in today for a bit of a Tainted Lost run or two, depending on how many times I die. I haven't played some Tainted Lost in a while, and I'm feeling like a Tainted Lost win, especially when I'd say, fairly out of practice, would feel really good. So we'll see if we can do it. We started off with a library, actually, so if we get a key this floor, that could end up being really, really good. Obviously, it doesn't mean we'll get a defensive item as such, but it does mean we'll get at least an active item that could be decent. There's plenty of active items that could be really, really good for us. Even something like the Satanic Bible, even though it doesn't give us HP, would be really, really nice for us for extra Devil Deal items. So there's a lot of potential in a library for us. So let's see, key. Oh, I mean, to be fair, no key, but that is an insane amount of money to start with. That gives us instant access to a shop item and... Well, what's this? What's this? Spawn several pennies upon defeating the floor's boss. Each room cleared increases the amount, while spending too long on the floor will quickly decrease it. Interesting. However, starter deck is very, very, very good for this character, so I'm going to have to take that, aren't I? Oh my god. Turns all items in the room to glitched items. Glitched items reroll into different items of the same quality every new room. Active items will turn to passive items of the same quality. That's kind of sketchy. Okay, it'd be really nice if we can grab enough money to get that as well. I don't know if we'll be able to, but yeah, starter deck is obviously just too good not to take on this character when we are genuinely playing seriously for a win. It's more chances at holy cards because we won't see pills anymore, and if we get a holy card and don't need it, we can hold on to that plus another card, or even in extreme circumstances if we find them, 2 holy cards. So there is just a lot of opportunity for the holy cards. Why is this poop not destroying? Destroy! There you go. There's a lot of opportunity for this to be really, really good for us. So I have seen what could possibly be, and I am excited to see if it is. Right. I'm pretty sure that breaks your holy mantle and I don't have a key anyways. Am I seriously not going to end up getting a key here? That would be pretty devastating. Now that I'm thinking about it, I maybe should have taken the other item first and killed the boss to get the pennies from killing the boss to see if I got enough. Okay, we're fine anyways. We just found a platinum poop. Platinum poops are insanely rare, but always contain at least 2 dimes. So we just got really, really lucky there. That helps. Nice one. A bomb. Forever Alone isn't exactly amazing. I probably should have used Essence of Eden on that. But at the same time, Essence of Eden is very, very scary because it can reroll the items each room into anything, which means we could get some real trash and potentially some stuff that's actually dangerous too. So there's a lot of risk. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not getting a key here unless we can find one in our shop or secret room. I don't remember if there's one in our shop. But secret room... Do we have some speculation on secret room? I have some speculation on secret room. It could very well be right there. I'm going to say that it's very likely to be in that little nook there. But let's go to our shop first. And do you know what? I'm going to say let's buy a key, yeah. I'm going to buy that second, like, as I go to the boss, because it has, like, a timer related to it. I'm going to try for the secret room as well here, you know. Why not? I'm pretty sure it's here. There you go, baby. There you go. It was indeed. While held counts as 1 book towards bookworm, I mean, that's actually decent for us right now, surprisingly so, because we're about to get a book. So don't mind that at all. And we get the weird book, which is interesting. Mimics books. Touch a book pedestal to mimic it. Cycle through books will with the drop pill button. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't remember what this actually does as of default. Okay, we have bookworm already. Okay, so we only have the book itself right now. But... what book, like, what's the actual effect of this book right now? I genuinely don't know. It's a 12-room charge. I guess I'll just pop it, but I'm guessing it's a it looks like the glitched book by the looks of it, something like that, which scares me to use in the boss room, but I'm going to just try it. I honestly don't know what that did. That was close. I think it slowed him by the looks of it. He's, like, darkened look. I think it slowed him. I'm not entirely sure. Killing champions grants random stat ups. That's really nice to get early as well. Lovely stuff. Okay, are we good to go here? We are good to go. Pretty decent first floor, I've got to say, especially for this character. Who knows if we can keep this going, but for now, I'm reasonably happy. Yeah, honestly, while I don't know this book's effect, I'm not going to be using it, but I love the fact that we managed to get Bookworm via this trinket. Because I think the way that it works is that picking up the Delirious book counted as one book, then it gave us a random book, very nice spare holy card there, to put into the Delirious one, and then our Trinket's the third one. Yeah, really didn't like that situation there, but luckily we got out of it. And as I said, we do have a spare holy card right now, so we're in a good spot safety-wise. A really, really good spot. So, like, no, let's try and work out what this does. So, do you know? Oh, do you know? We have something very interesting going on here. Very interesting indeed. So, we have a book that turns every enemy into a champion, and we have an item that makes champions give us stat increases. Now, I've got to say, I'm not a big fan of this room as far as it goes. This room is kind of hellish, to be honest. But we have a way of generating a lot of stats if we have any amount of safety in the room that we're in. If we can turn enemies into champions and we can make it out alive, like, safely, we know for a fact. Like, this is a good room for it, because the vast majority of enemies can't go over pits apart from this guy here. It's unfortunately just a really annoying room right now. It'd be much, much nicer if we had some more damage before we did this realistically. Oh god. Fiend Folio causing some issues there. That was like a multi-champion. I need this guy to go. What's happening with this? That blob of nothing was just like repeatedly reanimating itself, but not ever actually being reanimated. Thank god he's dead. Okay, so early game it's not as useful because early game, to be honest, it's gonna make rooms take a lot longer than they should, which isn't ideal. Do you know what? I'm gonna go shop here because we could buy a key or another holy card. Wow. No key, unfortunately. It's a bit of a shame because I was really hoping there'd be one. But another holy card. The holy card look so far is pretty good. I could also potentially get enemies rather weak and then pop it, which didn't really work there, unfortunately. Nice. Ooh, taking damage causes squid ink. That'd be useful. We'd have a tinted rock here. I blow this up for small rock chance. Sadly, we did not get it. This is another good room to do this in, actually, because a lot of safety in this room. As long as the black one stays far enough away. Don't want him exploding on me. Hey, there's our key back. Awesome. Yeah, so this is actually a really, really interesting synergy that we've got going on here. It's dangerous. Don't get me wrong. It's dangerous, but it snowballs hard. The more stats we get, the better it becomes. We just got to pick our rooms right. Like, this is not a good pick for a room to do it in. It needs to be a room where we have a good amount of safety for ourselves. I think this might be a secret room here. It wasn't, surprisingly. I probably should have vetted that a little bit more. Yeah, like a room like this also isn't good. A room where we have a lot of rocks or pits to go over is ideal for us. And a room where we sort of can handle the enemies reasonably well. What was that shake that just happened then? Grants explosion immunity, allows you to throw your bombs at a placement on the ground. That is really nice. The +5 bombs is great. The explosion immunity is huge. Just any amount of stuff that can save our life is going to be pretty darn good for us. Right. Remember, we got a holy card in the shop waiting for us. So we can make these guys into champions as well, as we saw in the last plum fight, but I don't think there's any reason to do so for a boss. Unless we do get stats. You know what? I'm going to wait until he's nearly dead and then pop it. It does championify him. It reset his health. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, at least we know that championifying them resets their health. I think it's because, realistically, the way that it's coded, it just, like, replaces the enemy. I just want to see if we get any, like, big stats from a boss champion. Nah, we get the same amount of stats as every other. Plastic Knife grants one of the following increases depending on which is higher. Okay. Not bad, not bad. And we'll definitely be taking that, thank you. Sickle Cell is really, really good. Cool. Okay, things are looking spiffing right now. Things are looking really, really nice. Having piercing plus bleed is a pretty nice combo. These are going to be pretty useful, although a little hard to keep on top of. Luckily now, once you've taken one of them, you can then just walk into the future ones, but the damage up has to still be active for that to continue to work. So you can't just like walk over all of them, but as long as they're dropping continually, you can make it keep happening. As you've just seen, all of them guys just dropped it, so that works pretty well for us. I will indeed go for this. Little bit of a shitter there. Little bit of a shitter. We did just get a secret room out of that, so that's both great and kind of surprising. Okay, thank you. No, it bloody ended my damage up. It's so annoying that it does that. I mean, I get why it's balanced. I think it's actually a pretty fair way of balancing it. Just slightly annoying as all. Okay, feel real bad about my decision to make all these champions there, just because one of them is now a tiny champion that I can barely see, but luckily, he is now dead. Crab? Crab, can you please behave? Oh, just get out the floor, you dingus. Thank you. Did not like that. Kind of forgot about throwing my bombs there. What on earth is that? Tinted rocks drop pebbles along with their usual rewards. Pebbles orbit eyes that can block projectiles. Do you know what? That's nice. I'm kind of surprised that picking up the pebble itself doesn't give you one of those, but there you go. You gotta remember about throwing my bombs right now, because that could seriously screw me over if I'm not careful. Like, I could end up hurting myself with a bomb if I don't. Actually, to be fair, no, I couldn't, because it gives me bomb immunity. So there's actually no reason to worry at all with that particular issue. Yeah, rooms where I know I can keep my distance, I'm definitely going to be using this when I can. Probably should have picked up that battery there. This was a room with a lot of enemies. Little bit risky, but I thought, do you know what? We'll be able to kill it relatively fast. All the batteries. Don't know what that card does, but I do not want to find out. This is a gross, gross, gross room. Okay, luckily we were fine, but I was a little worried upon seeing that room there, I'll be honest. Yeah, don't make champions out of the enemies that are got homing. Why is everything dropping batteries? There's our pebbles. Nice, nice. Pebbles could be very useful for us. Damage up, 50% chance to heal. Okay, I mean, the damage up is literally the only part that we care about. Rerolls all pedestal items in the room to devil. Ooh, okay. I'm not going to grab that right now, but I am going to find my shop and then bring that back if the item isn't any good. Oh, these dudes are alive, I see. Dude, what is going on? There's some funky going on with the battery champions spawning, because I'm getting battery champions like a lot. I mean, I ain't complaining right now, but it's a little weird. Right, so what we got in here? I mean, Hive Mind I feel like I should take. And then, honestly, it's good, but I'm gonna use the Devil card on it anyways, because I feel like the Devil card has the potential to be better. I mean, this is a hard one, because that's a reasonably decent item, I'd say. But that's a better item. Okay. It worked out for us. It all worked out for us. That's really, really nice to see. Coolio, Julio, let's go. I still haven't used my Essence of Eden. I'll be honest, I don't know where I'm going to use that. I should have just dropped it for another Holy card. I was tempted, but I was like, you know what, this could be really fun and good, and I'll save it. I'll be okay without the Holy card, and I've just, yeah, I kind of regret it. I should have just used it. Oh, cool. Gonna pop that. Grab that. Go into our boss fight. This is a slightly iffy boss, to be honest. Luckily, I can throw my bombs, which makes life a lot easier. So, taking Perfection, we do unfortunately lose Bookworm. Quickly check out what we got going on in here. Lump of coal, very, very nice. Do we prefer Perfection? We don't have anything that scales off of it right now, but the chances are we'll get something that scales off of it. Yeah, we do lose Bookworm. I'm going to gamble on the fact that we'll get another book at some point. I'm going to leave that, even though the Bookworm is very useful, and I'm going to continue on, because everything we've got still works as it does right now. We've got a little bit less damage output, and we have higher room drop chance and the potential to get an item that scales off of luck that would work really well for us. So I think the value is there. Stapler's real good here. Remember, there's no reason to turn bosses into champions. In fact, we have Pinhead. Pinhead already scales off luck, I didn't realise. So, Pinhead on its own is already giving us an immediate value. Did not realise, I'm very happy, because Pinhead's actually insanely strong on a lot of different enemies because of the way that the pinning together damage works. So there's some bosses where you can pin their own segments to one another, like the Mother boss, where you can pin its arms to its body and it does insane damage. It's really good. Cool. Pop that. We're at the point now where I think it's reasonably safe in most rooms to turn enemies into champions when available. That was a little close there. That was a little bit close. I cut that one a little fine, I'll be honest. What on earth chest is that? Don't damage me. I was really worried for a second there. Activates the effect of a random bean item. Unfortunately... Oh, actually, this is a good opportunity to use this. There you go. Don't know what item it's going to give us, but at least makes it into a passive. Is there many quality 2s that could really screw us over? I don't know. Okay. What we got going on in here? Oh my god, thank god I have explosion immunity, because oh no. Okay, so that messed up so badly in so many ways. So, for one, I popped the champion and he immediately went invisible, which I genuinely didn't notice. I didn't realize the enemy was there. Then he lobbed a bomb at me, which I panicked about, forgetting I had immunity to explosions. And then I didn't realize I had anti-grav for this room, which made it so I didn't hit the enemy and had to use my holy card. So that was pretty bad. That was a pretty shitty way to lose my holy card, I'm gonna be honest. That was a pretty shitty way to lose my holy card. Who'd have thought an item that randomizes the items you have would make things harder? Going on here exactly? Okay, not a whole lot. What do you do on this floor? I think it's something good, right? It's something good. Nice. Secret room here? Thought so. Oh, that's another book. That's our bookworm. That should be bookworm, I think. I don't exactly know, but it should be. Ooh, this is a bad boss. Sporadic movement and attacks that I still don't fully remember how they work. Not ideal for me right now. Well, luckily he's dead. Just gotta survive this now. Oh wait, he didn't do it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, to stomping attacks is rather nice as well. Okay, so we're on the hunt for a holy card again. I'm really annoyed I didn't take a second holy card with me. The Essence of Eden has screwed me over. It has screwed me more than I would like to admit. What the hell's going on in this room? Don't take those keys. Wait, actually, I think I can take these keys. Because of one of the items I have, isn't it? Sure, try and stick all the enemies together. Works well. What's going on here? Probably worth it. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Literally the only two things we needed right now. Okay, so we didn't get Bookworm, so Bookworm's been a bit weird right now. But I will say, the double holy card from a single chest as the only two things we got from that chest is pretty goddamn good. Pretty goddamn good. Don't know what that bomb is. Don't want anything to do with it. There's some things that I just don't want to know about. Don't want to get involved with. Blue Candle's actually pretty good, but this active right now is fucking hard. Oh my god, look at the item we've got right now. Thank you for the extra bomb. There you go. Dude, the pinhead item is actually going so hard for us right now. Like, look at this. Pinning enemies together is just so beneficial to us. I ain't taking that. Like, even these guys, pinning those together with the little babies does a lot. We had soul for this room? Wow, okay. Box of stuff. Okay. Not the best boss item there. Honestly, I'm chilling though. I'm in a good spot right now, I feel like. The fact that we have a renewable way to keep gaining stats throughout the entire run as long as we can take on a little bit of risk is just incredible. Like, it's so rare that you'd have something like this. Yeah, pin these guys together. I did make them champions for some ungodly reason, to be honest. Not a great idea by me. Really? A bomb didn't make it. Moon? I'm not even risking taking another card, to be honest. Just let me out of the room. This was a bad idea. Oh, nope, I got a holy card from it. It's fine. Sometimes I see a room and I'm like, oh my god, this would be so perfect for making all of them into champions. And then I do it and I'm like, what's the deal with these chests? I've not got anything from them once yet. Oh, I've got kidney stones. That was a little scary. Excuse me, that man's head went invisible. But don't worry, because we have another holy card just over here. Yeah, I feel like that was a little bit BS. His head went completely invisible and then dealt contact damage to me. I'm calling fat BS on that. Probably championifying a lot of rooms I probably shouldn't. But it's working out. It's working out. Monstrous Lung. It's an interesting one. We've got good fire rate, and it's likely to get better. Do you know what? I like it as an item, so I'm going to take it. Yeah, do you know what? This was a good shout, considering the amount of fire rate we have. And we got Strawman for this room. I say we're about to get more as well, and we just did, so... fucking squeeze me. Apparently I got hit there. Not best pleased with that. Strawman, can you get the fuck out of here, please? Do not like Strawman. Get him gone. Get him gone. In the way. Wait, no. He's just come back. Wait, hold up. Are you telling me that Strawman just spoots out spiders and flies when he dies, and I have an unlimited amount of them? Little bit annoyed about the holy card losses on this floor. I feel like both of them were considerable BS. Anyways, let's leave. I really hope I don't have the Strawman permanently. Okay, no, I don't. Good, because I really do not like the distracting nature of Strawman. We have not seen our shop this floor. But yeah, we have really good fire rate for thingy, to be honest. Ooh, god, that was almost a bad idea. Beautiful. We also have an insane amount of shot speed right now, which is probably helping quite a bit. Okay. Arcade. What are you saying? Not an awful lot. Although, actually... Punch deal fake damage has a chance to gulp trinkets. There you go. That's all I wanted. Just my trinket gulping. So, it seems like the random item, I have to complete one room with it before it goes away, which isn't what I was hoping for, really. Okay, no, that's not true, because it just changed then, the moment I left. Ah, this is very nice for us here. Just to burn us all stats up that doesn't go away until we get hit, which is when we die, so basically it doesn't go away. Okay, very, very nice stuff so far. Nothing much in here for us. Burn orbitals are actually rather nice here. Good stuff, nice quick kill. Shame on that. Let's go. Okay, things do start getting a lot harder here, so let's be wary and careful and use our book fairly sparingly. Like, honestly, at this point, our stats are good enough. We do not need more. So, but, at the same time. I was going to say, but. Like, we shouldn't be using it, but when there's an opportunity where there's a room like this that isn't all that hard, and we can get oh so much from it. Don't you dare, little fly. I see you there. But yeah, regular-sized rooms, not to be tangled with when it comes to champions. Remember as well, there is just going to be naturally spawning champions that we get the stats from too. Don't even want to mess with that situation. The shots are, like, from Monstros long. I think it's because the shot speed are just so insanely grouped together. This is an enemy that hits me constantly because I cannot predict their movement well. So let's try and do better. Ooh, do you know what? This is an item I want permanently. Continuum is pretty good for us. That was really nice. Being able to shoot directly through the skull of the middle one and kill all of them through that. Now, this is another fairly awful room for us here. Luckily, we have a good amount of knockback, so as long as we can fire at the enemy that's coming towards us, we should be fine. Yeah, that worked out reasonably well. It's an enemy that's a little bit unpredictable as well, but we got Continuum again, which helped. I don't know what this will be. Will it be... Oh my god, it's fire rate. Okay, amazing. And... Grant you an Unfamiliar. Okay, we have to take this because that is an actual extra life. We, of course, want an extra life. I'm hoping we shan't need it, but it's there if we do. Nope, 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 nope. Didn't like that situation at all. That was real sketchy for a hot second there. Very, very much backed myself into a corner I was having trouble getting out of. Dude, the fire, I'm so glad I took Monstrous Lung. Hello, good sir. Check in here, see what's going on. Nah, honestly, mystery items, I don't think there's much reason using the Spectral Guy or that, because both of those things can give us items or wisps for things that we might not want. That's unpredictable. I know that in terms of boss items, there isn't really any that could screw you over, so to say. This is a good room for this. Enemies that can't shoot us, so we can use our knockback to keep them away and just get, like, look how much stats we just got. It is hella worth. Who'd have thought this item, the waffle, could be so good? Do you know, I did actually plan on making a run around the waffle item, but I couldn't think of any way to boost champions enough. Turns out it's this. Okay, nice. I was just going to say, I hope I can skip the final phase, and luckily I did that very, very easily, actually. Coolio, Julio, let's go. Okay, I just hope I don't come across the mini-boss, because he will be annoying. Enemies that I don't really recognize need to get away from me ASAP. Don't know what you do. Don't care to find out. Throwing guys? Yeah. Die, Sonny Jim. All good? I thought it was going to be a set of 2 more then. Okay, I was waiting for a pot guy to come up there. This room has nothing in it. I was fearful for a second there. Did not know what that enemy did. Okay, bosses. How am I feeling about bosses? Not feeling great about so many spiders. This boss I'm not feeling too bad about. The next boss, not so much. I've only got 1 holy card left as it is right now, which isn't ideal. Okay, this guy was a straight-up bitch. Like, I literally skipped final phase on him. Didn't realize it was going to be quite that fast. I did not think it was going to be that fast. That damage is ludicrous. Right, what's going to be our last 4 items? Our last 3, should I say, because we can't take that one. That's very good. Although the knockback could potentially lead to some difficulty. We also got Beelzebub, which is not all that useful, but it's something nice. This guy distracts enemies, which is both good and bad as well. We should also get a good amount of random chests here, which is nice. What's the extra card we got here? Magician is actually really good for a take-in with us sort of card. At this point, I'm not creating any more champions. I don't want to... I've got the stats I need. I do not want to risk anything right now. Pop? I don't know how Pop would... Oh, wait, we've got Lump of Coal. So Pop should be good. Although, it is a little bit laggy, so that's a little scary. And with piercing, it's not as good, because they don't hit the enemy, then stop. They're kind of going too far and too fast to really have much of an impact. But, seems like it's not a bad thing to have right now. Careful of these dudes, because they throw their heads at mega speeds across the entire room. Look at that. Predictor throw right there. No thank you, that makes an annoying ass sound. Nope. There's a lot of items that I know that are just too sort of iffy to take. On a regular run, they'd be fine, but right now they're a bit... I don't really want to be concerned with that. Yeah, that doesn't hurt us at all. There's no chance that has any ill effect on us, I don't think. Nice one. I think I just ended that room instantly. Yeah, I did. So funny. Ooh, this is an annoying room. One of the items we've got as well is causing us to fire a straight shot of tears. Do you know what? Something that could actually genuinely screw me so hard is getting a random, really shitty quality 2 item in the boss fight. I don't even know what that could be, but there's a few potentially that can end up like really causing issues for us. It does also seem we are going to have to deal with a significant amount of lag during the fight due to pop. Photon, infinite shot speed, damage, tears no longer... No, do you know what? I'd rather have tear knockback right now. That's a good item, but tear knockback is helpful. Very helpful. Pop in here. Let's pop that. Okay, homing is helping with this, and I think we have fire mind. But we have explosion immunity. Do we have fire mind? I'm seeing some fire mind shots, but that, I'm not entirely sure what that's from. But yeah, you can see with pop things are getting a little sluggish. It's because there's a ton of tears hovering off screen that we can't currently see. Because of my shot speed and pop. Okay, we're almost into last phase. Last phase is actually not, I wouldn't say the easiest phase, but it's quite predictable in his movements and where he's going to be. There's a few of his attacks that I find particularly difficult, but he's very predictable. There you go, baby. That is a Tainted Lost victory. Wasn't expecting one. Very, very nice. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.